Hello and welcome to the Loose Butthole Reviews. I am your host Smokey, and joining with me as always is my co-host Spooge.
Hello.
And before we get into the review, like always, I'm going to give our 3 rules. Our first rule is our rating must be a 5 out of 5, 1 being we hate it, 5 being we love it. Rule number 2, if we want our money back, we give it a good old Jeff Goldblum. And rule number 3 is if we both agree that the movie deserves it, it will get a God tier, a 6 out of 5. And today we are reviewing Kiki's Delivery Service from 1989.
Yes.
Oh, and we can go ahead and give our ratings like always, so we can get into the review proper with spoilers and all.
Yes.
Mine is a very solid, very strong 5 out of 5.
Nice. And mine's a solid, strong 3.5.
Alright, I will have to say there's a strong nostalgia connection, and I will have to state that also a satisfaction of actually being able to watch this fucking movie. I have the harshest history with this movie because I get to watch it like maybe a total of 4 times as a kid and never again because Cartoon Network refused to play this one. Would always play Spirited Away. Oh, and I love Spirited Away. It is definitely my favorite Studio Ghibli film by far. Especially after watching this one. This is my second favorite, but Spirited Away is definitely my first. And oh, I can definitely watch that over and over again, so I don't mind that was the case, but oh, I do wish I got to see this just a little more.
Mm-hmm.
The only
I can
complaint
understand it.
I don't like Tombo's character,
Mm-hmm.
and that's strictly because they never, just one time he could have said Kiki. If he just said Kiki one fucking time, he never says her name, not one time, and that just bothers the fuck out of me. It's like you obviously don't know her name. Like
She's just
it's
the witch.
she's Miss Witch.
The witch girl, Miss
It's
Witch.
like, oh, you can even learn her name because her name's like on the window. You look at that window every time. I know you do. It's a bakery. It's a bakery she works at. So you're gonna go. You're not gonna just run into the door. You're gonna look at the what's in the
See,
window.
it's an isolation strategy. Give her a different name. Try to get her away from the family.
And it's what they Kiki's Delivery Service, and I wonder.
That's your old name. That's witch name.
Obviously that ain't the bakery. Obviously the
You
bakery isn't
you
called.
belong to that pimp.
But
You miss witch now.
but yeah, it's just like super fucking annoying. It's like you just say her name one time, damn it.
Mhm. I know you were joking when you pointed him out, but it was hard not to think of that guy anything else other than
Who?
the dude the adult dude that had all the girls in the back of his car.
Oh yeah, the fucking.
The time I was like, "Hey Kiki, come on, kick in the back of the car with this old guy." Who I don't think he's established to be a family
I
member or
wasn't even
anything.
trying to make
He's
that kind of
dressed
joke.
like a pimp.
I wasn't even trying. I was just pointing out the fact that he's like fucking up majorly by you're hanging out with a chick by yourself. Let's put the context. It's basically a date. They didn't say it was a date, but it's basically like their first date. And he goes and runs up and talks to 3 girls. Like a fucking dumbass. Like, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to know that is the most boneheaded move you could have pulled. It's like, oh, you look at this fucking dumbass talking to these motherfucking. Because she's not thinking that, but and she does. She's gonna act like that. What I said. It always fucking happens. Oh, you don't literally I hate to throw all of them under the bus. Every single person I have dated, every single one, if a random strange chick walked up to me in fucking public and just asked me a strange question, it was going to be some kind of problem. It's like, God damn it, why? Why? It's like, don't approach me.
Don't stand so, don't stand so, don't stand so close to me.
Oh, and fucking, I love the animation of this. Oh, and
That song actually has different connotations, but
the
yeah.
the Disney voice acting of this is fucking choice. It's very
Yes. Oh
choice.
yeah. We both experienced this in different ways. So you
Yeah,
watched the
I've watched.
2010.
Yeah, it's my first time watching the 2010 version apparently, and I will say if you got fucking Max, go watch it because it's definitely like the definitive way to watch it for people that grew up with it watching it. It cleans it up a lot. It was a lot more enjoyable than what I remember because I do remember the extra lines they gave Gigi and stuff like that. And of course they took all that stuff out. So it's apparently they went more with like an actual one for one translation in the 2010 version. So the script's more in tune to it. I thought it was weird that the audio kind of sounded like Kristen Dunst was doing it in her closet, but I'm going to assume that's what happened in 2010. She was like just redubbing lines.
They called and she was like, "Fucking again."
Like, what the fuck? Because they did it 3 times. They did it in 1997, and then they did it a year later, and then they was like, oh, 2010. gotta re-release it. Which I'm glad they did, because again, and they changed the songs to the original Japanese songs, which that, of course, that's great, because I remember the song they replace it with. That's the streamlined version, actually, though. Disney actually, I don't remember Disney ever replacing the Japanese. I could be wrong on that, but I don't remember ever being replaced. That's definitely, I remember it being on the streamline version, which the streamline version
I think I can half remember. I think I might
it's
have the
bad.
streamline.
It's not good. It is
I guess
not
I'll have to
good.
look at that
Unfortunately,
sometime.
I definitely prefer the Disney over the streamline.
Mm-hmm.
And I gotta say,
Mm-hmm.
I'm very surprised Kristen Dunst plays Kiki, and she did a phenomenal job, and especially in
Nice.
2010. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
it still sounded like the Kiki that I grew up with. So
Mm-hmm.
it didn't
She
sound
was able to replicate like her younger voice pretty
yeah.
well.
Apparently, the only thing that was off was the additional tiny echo. Like that was the only. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, whoa, that little reverberation wasn't there when I watched this originally, but it
Mm-hmm.
it wasn't for it wasn't for all her lines. It would be there for like a line and then another line. And what is all that noise, by the way?
That was me cracking my neck. I'm surprised you could hear that.
Oh yeah, every single movement you doing is picking up on the audio. Your microphone is right there, man.
Here
To
go
be honest,
on.
you probably drowned me out there, so I'll have to re-listen to this audio.
Sorry. I've never been in a most. This is a very noise sensitive room.
Hey, yeah. Oh, what was really odd? Kent is Bobby Hill. That was very apparent. I was like, oh, and it reminded
Oh
me of
yeah,
the Oblong's voice actor, but it's not the
yeah.
same
It's the
voice actor.
same. It's not.
No, it's not apparently. I mean, I didn't
I
see
always
the
assumed it
oblongs on
was.
her. I did not see. Let me just double check. Get it white key. I get her white here. Pamela Alden. I don't see the oblongs on her
Hmm.
filmography. I mean, my bad. My beads.
You know who does it?
Pamela Andelon. But yeah, I
Is it
did
another
not see
Pamela? Or who
Pamela.
is the first one's name?
I only said Pamela Andalon.
Oh yeah, but then who did the oblongs?
I do not know.
It's like a mimic.
I didn't say
Let's
anything
see.
about the oblongs, but yeah, fucking it does not on her film. It's not. I don't see it. That's why I'm looking at her filmography and it's just not on here.
Oh, except it's Pamela Adlon is credited on the actual oblongs page for Milo Oblong.
Is it a different Pamela?
Pamela Adlon?
Because it's just not okay. They just must not put it on her. When did it come out? What year? Make sure that I can look at it by year.
2001.
2001. Yeah, it doesn't say she did anything until there's 1997 and then it jumps to 2003. That's weird.
Mm-hmm. Weird, but I guess maybe I don't know. Maybe she's uncredited, or maybe she just doesn't put it on her page.
Here is voiceover work. Maybe it's over. Maybe it's. Oh, why you get it like this? It's still not on here though.
Weird.
It's fucking Lloyd in Space, Time Squad, Dexter Laboratory,
You actually have to
Wild
go to oblongs.
Thornberries. Yeah, it's right here. It's on the oblong page. Why ain't it? The fuck?
Wait, go.
I'm
Here's a curious experiment I want you to try.
I'm
Click
on the
Will
oblong.
Ferrell and see if his shows up.
They're all on the oblong's IMDb page. I clicked on Will Ferrell.
The IMDb is
I,
gonna be more accurate than Wiki
no.
for sure.
Yeah. Fucking. I I meant their filmography. I'm having a brain aneurysm. Fucking go
Yeah,
to
his
Will
oblong
Ferrell's.
shows up.
I'm on his Wikipedia.
Yeah, look down his Wikipedia. His
2001. Yeah, it's
oblong
what
shows up.
they. It's what they. Huh. That's weird.
Weird. I guess it probably just has never been corrected on hers
Yeah.
because it's how Wikipedia is.
Oh, you know somebody's going to now, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, you stupid! It was there the whole time."
But I mean, we've from the series that we've read, like the things that we've read for our like true crime series, we should know that Wikipedia is gonna fuck
Oh yeah, Wikipedia is fucked. That
some of
is for
them damn
sure.
sentences, man.
Oh, sometimes some of those sentences are definitely like translated into English.
Mhm.
It's like, oh, that's definitely not how you structure an English sentence.
But oh, back
But
on the Kiki.
yeah, Kiki's delivery service. It's just strong nostalgia for me. I'm glad
Mhm.
again. It gets another bump because I can actually fucking watch this movie now. Oh,
Yeah,
you best believe there's gonna be. We watch this one. You know we gotta watch my favorite one. I gotta watch Spirited Away after this.
yes. It's been a while
Oh,
since I've seen that. I haven't seen that one as much as I've seen Kiki. Kiki's probably the Ghibli film I've seen the most.
it's it's the third that I've seen the most. I see my neighbor Totoro actually more than this one.
Hmm.
Yep. And oh, that's because I dated somebody that's all they wanted to watch. So okay.
Yeah,
But
there's
oh
worse things.
yeah, you can't really complain. I mean they were stuck in this weird loop of wanting to feel like they were in the early 2000s, which I get that feeling every so often, and I get that feeling when I watch this. To be honest, I get that
Mhm.
strong like, oh shit, it's 2002. I'm only 7 years old. I just turned off my Xbox and I was, oh, I want to know. It might not have been my Xbox, but oh, I just turned off either my Xbox or my Game Boy, oh, one of the whatever was out, and I wanted to see what's on TV. Turned it
Mm.
on. Holy shit, it's finally fucking on! This is like, yeah, boy, Kiki delivery service. I finally get to watch it again. Oh, and you best believe every time I saw Spirited Away on it, I just was secretly asking, can they just fucking play Kiki's delivery service one more time? Just once? But nope. This was a hidden gem for me for like the longest fucking time. To the point where I didn't even remember its name until your oldest sister fucking reminded me of it, and she's satisfied. She was able to satisfy the itch. I was like, I want to fucking watch this one show so bad. It was about a witch girl that goes off, and she's a witch, and she was like, are you talking about Kiki's delivery service? I was like, I don't fucking know. I only saw it 4 times. And she showed it to me, and I was like, yes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, because I had the at least I'm pretty sure what was the first cut of it and watched it a lot because it was one of just movies they had and it was like oh pop this on because there's nothing to do you know
Yeah,
and I always enjoyed it and but like giving it back even just like with the nostalgia factor definitely compared to other Ghibli films I've seen there's like a lot more going on with those other ones like this one's fun and cute I think it's like really good and solid all the way around but there's just something that didn't fully grab me I still I'd say like how my 3.5s are probably higher than like what you would think of your 3.5 so
yeah,
I still
yeah,
say it's a pretty high rating,
yeah. That is true. That is true.
I'd say
I
like it's
also
kind
do
of
want to
close to like a
say that,
seven.
to be honest, this is a good family. This is a
Yeah.
good family Studio Ghibli. If you get a kid and you want to watch something with them, definitely watch this with them. It's pretty
Mhm.
fucking good for kids. This is pretty much one of the best ones because it's not too over the top. Like with Spirited Away, it's hard for me to suggest that for kids because no, you don't need to know Japanese lore and stuff, but it kind of helps if you
Mhm.
know if you have a little more knowledge
And also, if
and
your
you're
kid's a
seven.
pussy, they can be scared probably.
Yeah, some of the Spirited Away, some
which
of the
which also
are
kind of makes Spirited Away a good family film too, because sometimes you need that a little bit, because kids always look back fondly on that shit. Usually, even when they're
sometimes
traumatized,
I
even
just
things that I'm traumatized that traumatized me, I look back and I'm like, ooh, that makes me like that much more. It had so much more power to it.
yeah, I it's hard for me to say because the only things that traumatized me as a kid still traumatize me to this day. So
Mm.
I don't get that same feeling because I was like I was a weird kid. It was very hard for me to be traumatized, especially by cartoon. Like I distinctly made the disconnect for cartoon. Like cartoons were not real, and any time that one of my friends like physically reacted in fear to a cartoon, I would always bust out
Mm.
laughing. Like I found it so funny that they found like any kind of cartoon or anything childish scary. It's like,
Yeah.
are you kidding me? Like, like get out of here. Like, oh, you couldn't watch Pee Wee's Playhouse.
Yeah.
But oh, that yeah, it was things that I wasn't supposed to be watching as a kid that
Mm.
traumatized me.
Yeah, yeah,
It's like, oh, that's definitely an adult film that my parents probably didn't even know that I was watching, so they can't be
yeah.
blamed.
But yeah, I'm talking about more for like yeah, for like people who are like, oh, it's like Nightmare Before Christmas like scared me, or fucking
Yeah,
or
yeah,
like,
I had a
oh, people
I
people even are like, oh, like the
I had
Lion
a
King,
friend
oh, that's.
I had a friend that I couldn't fucking
His
ever,
dad
anytime
dies.
that he was around, I couldn't fucking watch Nightmare Before
Mhm.
Christmas because, oh, he was scared. He was
Kids need
scared.
reality checks.
I couldn't fucking do
Reality check.
it.
That's what. And see, you're delivering it in a cartoon form to help them process.
He was scared of the fucking, he was scared of Oogie Boogie. I couldn't
Full of
understand
bugs.
it. Oh, you best believe I picked on him. You can't be fucking scared of
Yeah.
Oogie Boogie. You can crush him. Oh, but yeah, Kiki's Delivery Service. Definitely
Mhm.
strong nostalgia with this one. Strong nostalgia. Oh, and
Yes.
Spirited Away, it's. I'm not gonna lie. I know your 3.5s is still a high rating, but Spirited Away, that's gonna be a fucking fight. I already know.
I I've seen from what I've seen, I really liked it because I feel like I can already predict from because I don't think I've actually watched it fully because I think I caught a decent amount of it and was like
Oh,
watching through like almost like a
I've
full 30 minutes when I'm like I want to actually watch this in full and I was like actually caught this on TV.
I watched Spirited Away 3 times this year already.
I've seen
that
Totoro a bunch and I've seen Howl's Flying Castle
that's
just
how
a
fucking
lot
much I
more.
love Spirited Away. I watched Spirited Away like it's ingrained in me, like Cartoon Network ingrained it in me. I'm indoctrinated. If I have access to Spirited Away, I'm fucking watching Spirited Away at least four
Nice.
times a year. It's gotta just happen. I fucking love it. It's so fucking good. Oh, but the Kiki's Delivery Service, it's my third favorite, like I said. Definitely my third
Yeah.
favorite Studio Ghibli.
Mhm.
Oh, but if you've been listening this long, thank you so much. Please like, comment, and share the video around. Subscribe to the channel or follow it if you're on Odyssey. Uh, oh, we got a second view on Odyssey. Oh,
Ooh,
B
nice.
Stars review got one view.
Oh yeah, bring
Yay!
in the Odyssey furries.
Yeah. Uh,
Or weeaboo furries.
Turn on that notification bell. Odyssey and YouTube got them both, so you just ring that bell. You got to sign off, Spooge? Do you?
Oh, hey, what if anyone tunes in, you know what's the next Ghibli film you want us to do? If you suggest it first, I mean, I think until probably be either Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke. But if there's one you want to see more and you get it to us beforehand, we'll watch that instead.
Yep. Oh, but they're
Yeah,
probably not going to.
probably not going to, but you have this power. I have given you this power.
Yep.
You can
And
divert the schedule.
I'm gonna. You can divert the schedule, and I'm gonna throw out. Oh, put your favorite Studio Ghibli film in the comment
Oh yeah,
section.
yeah.
If you don't want us to review it, but you just want to be like, oh, this is my favorite, put it. You know, interaction. It helps the channel. Oh,
And it
thank
could
you.
be even like, I think Studio Ghibli sucks, and I want to
I,
see fucking. I want you guys to to fucking watch the goddamn Predators, where
oh,
where they, yeah, with the
I
autism.
I
I
I would do that
think that's the
actually.
Predator.
I would I wouldn't mind watching the Predators. Oh, they put the aliens. We might. I have to see which one. I have to see which alien it is. I have to see because there's a specific alien. I can't just watch the theatrical. If I'm not mistaken, it's the theatrical. I have to watch whichever version the director loves. I have to research that. But
Mhm.
oh, I can't. I got. We might be doing aliens soon. They put so
Mhm.
much stuff on. They put so much shit on fucking Hulu that I'm like, ooh, I used to watch that. Does it hold up now? Oh, this will be a bye bye.
Bye bye.